She will approach you and come sit inside with you, get your bus information, your license, your permit for your CDL, sitting here, and then she'll ask you to start your cab inspection. However, I learned to start on your passenger entry door, so I asked if we could start there instead. So why don't you back up a bit. So you have to say that your passenger entry door opens freely. You are looking at the seals of the door, making sure the seals aren't broken, they're in the correct position. Looking at the hinges here and inside here, looking for no rust on the hinges. You're looking, this is also a seal, not worn, not torn, no damage. Looking at the glass, make sure it is clean, clear, and not broken. Moving on, we go on to our entry stairs. They have to be free of obstruction and tripping hazards. The tread has to be firmly fastened to the floor with these screws here. You have handrails. They have to be securely mounted, so no loose handrails. Ours are securely mounted. You have a passenger entry light that will illuminate only when the key is in the ignition. She will need to see that working. So that covers your passenger entry door and your stairs. Next, we move on to your safety equipment. So the first thing you come across for safety is right in front of you. It is your ABC dry chemical rated fire extinguisher, and you're looking at it's fully charged and in the green. You're also looking at the expiration date. Expiration date, noting that it is still valid, and if it is coming up to an expiration, you will get it retested. Next, for safety, is your first aid kit. Most of them are 9-piece kits, but ours is actually a 21-piece kit, so you have to mention that it's a 21-piece kit. You also have a body fluid cleanup kit. You have to make sure that all of the body fluid cleanup kit, it's never been used, so all of our pieces are in there. It lists each piece.
Do you have to actually open and show her?
You do not have to actually open and show her, but it's just good to know. So you just point to these. This is my you can say 9-piece, or what I said was multi-piece first aid kit, and my body fluid cleanup kit. Next, for safety, is your emergency kit. You have to have 3 reflective, you have to say reflective, 3 reflective triangles, 6 liquid flares, and extra fuses. Now, fuses are going to be in this electrical panel. This is where your extra fuses would be. You do not have to open this for her. I also put this up here just in case. This is your emergency contact in case you have a breakdown or there is an emergency you cannot handle on your own. That is it for safety equipment and emergency equipment. Moving on, you can do your cab check next. Now, before I did the cab check, I checked my driver's seat. It is securely fastened to the bus floor, not missing any nuts or bolts, down on the floor. Then you may sit down in your chair. You have to mention that your passenger entry door closes freely, latches, and locks. First thing you do when you sit down is your chair, grab your seat belt, pull it all the way out, latch it. You say the seat belt is securely fastened to the bus. It adjusts to me, latches properly, does not have any rips or tears. Now you are clear to do your safe start. So to do a safe start, stick the key in the ignition, rotate it forwards. You want to do that again, come over here. Key in the ignition, rotate it forwards. You want to see all the indicator lights illuminate and then come off. That allows you to safely start your vehicle. So you tell the tester, I am now going to start my vehicle. Start the vehicle looking for any indicator lights to stay on. None of the indicator lights are still on. They all went off. Everything is normal operating. The oil pressure gauge here. Get some light in there. Oil pressure gauge here will gradually rise to normal operating temperature. Your temperature gauge here will rise to normal operating temperature. Your ammeter voltmeter here should be between 10 and 14 volts, indicating normal alternator operation. That is all for your gauges. Next, you go ahead and test your windshield washer fluid so that your wipers do not do a dry run and break or crack. So washer fluid applies to the windshield. Wiper arms are in full contact with the windshield the whole time, leaving no streaks, nice clear view. Continuing on the windshield, there's no damage, cracks, illegal stickers, or obstruction of view. Then you do a test of the low speed wiper, intermittent speed wiper, which is medium, and high speed wiper. Again, the wiper arms are in contact with the windshield the entire time, leaving no streaks and clear view. After you've cleared your windshield wipers and windshield, you mentioned that you have 7 mirrors. You have 2 flat mirrors, kind of point to them. Under your 2 flat mirrors are 2 convex mirrors. Outside in front of the bus are your student crossing mirrors. Above your head is your student passenger mirror. Next, you have heat. You have to test the heat. So you turn it to hot. Let's show this. Past all of your AC control. So these first 3 are AC. You want to get to this vent, face vent only. So you have to feel heat coming out of the vent on low. 2 and 3 are medium, and high is 4. Once you say that you have felt high, medium, and low work with heat, you then switch to the defrost. You have to stay seat belted. Feel the air flow from the defrost vent by the windshield on high, medium, and low. Next, you move on to your passenger panel. So we have our auxiliary oscillating fan. This is this switch here. This is low, it is working. This is high, it is working. Here you have your rear heater. It might be hard to hear, but all you have to do is turn it on, listen, say yes, I hear the rear heater working. It is operating correctly. Once you've done your fans, all of your fans, so fan, heater fan, up front heater fans, then you may move on to your interior lights. Here is your passenger dome lights. Look around, make sure each dome light is illuminated, the correct color, and the lenses are not cracked or broken. Again, you have to say all of these words. You test that your entry door light, once it is unlatched and open, it should be illuminated. was that?